Hey babies, welcome to Quiz Gaming. My name is Bear.
I'm Silvermord. We are joined by the NPC Piglet and Basil the Ungrateful Fur Tubes.
And a PS4 that is ghost haunted.
Ghost haunted?
It's demons.
Ghost haunted.
It's because of your little Ouija thing.
Hell's yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, you mean my tiny little like jewelry tray that's shaped like a planchette but has no Ouija stuff on it?
You know what? Has a more than enough demons inside of it that is taking over my PS4.
Whatever.
Hey Soul Eater, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. We're playing
I
Zelda.
could bring a fucking Ouija board in here and it wouldn't do anything.
That would never happen. I will burn that son of a bitch on the barbecue grill as fast as possible.
What if, like, we were doing a renovation in the house and we tore up a loose floorboard and there was just like a Ouija board down there?
If we haven't experienced anything yet, I will burn that son of a bitch as fast as fucking possible.
And what if, like, when you opened it, then, like, you heard a scream?
Why would I open a Ouija board?
No, open the floorboard. You, like, lifted it up and you heard a scream.
Why would I hear a scream?
I don't know.
Is the house in pain?
Rascals!
The house
Get
is
up there,
haunted.
get up there! Thank you.
Then we were hearing a scream beforehand.
No, I just said when that happened.
Hey, gamepad emulator guy, that's such a fucking random name. It's such a random fucking name. It's like, I want to be known as the gamepad emulator guy.
Gamepad emulator guy.
Why'd you put guy at the end of it? Why didn't you just stop with gamepad emulator?
Well, because he's a guy, obviously, not a computer.
It's the equivalent of having the screen name Gamer Girl 163490. Yeah. It's just like, why do you need to specify yourself as a gamer girl? I don't get it. That's
Do you
Because you want people to know that you're a
printer
girl.
to make Ocarina of Time? You mean to make the Ocarina itself? Because we have the Ocarina.
Yeah, you don't need a 3D printer to make one.
You can buy them.
Yeah, you can buy them off of Amazon, eBay. Hell, there's a couple of places inside of our mall that sells them.
Yeah.
They're not hard to come across. I mean, there are some different ones. There's ones with, I guess, 3 holes on the top of it, and then there's ones with 4 holes on the top.
It's a Flappy Flap.
They're not the cute ones.
But no, we do not want a 3D printer. I thought about getting one, but
So did I.
I never really want to put the time into learning the CAD
Oh wait, I need the
program
thing for
to
this.
actually
Never mind.
utilize it fully.
I also considered buying like one of those giant printers, those super wide ones. And those things are fucking ridiculously priced, even compared to 3D printers.
Oh yeah, I wanted one because I want to make like
Posters?
Yeah, I want to make posters. Like posters like about that size, your standard movie sized poster.
Yeah. So 24 by 36.
Yeah. But fuck, those things are expensive.
Yeah, they're
as
like
shit.
$1,000.
And God forbid, if you do get the printer, then you still got to pay for the expensive ass ink cartridges.
They have those like pin things. Oh, that was a different. That's completely different.
The 3D doodle
Were you,
pens.
yeah.
I've seen someone try to use one of those on YouTube.
I can imagine
They're
being-
fucking atrocious.
Wait, so you named yourself Gamepad Emulator Guy because you wanted to stand out from the other Gamepad emulators?
Yeah, he identifies as a guy. Duh.
What does that have to do with anything? It makes
Because
no
if
sense.
you saw a bunch of gamepad emulators on a shelf at a store, and there was one wearing a mustache and a top hat, you would pick that one.
Why didn't you just why didn't you go with like Emulator Guy or just Gamepad Guy? But Gamepad Emulator Guy, or just go with Gamepad Emulator,
Because he supports emulation.
or go with Gamer Guy. You never see any guys that just go with Gamer Guy.
I'm sure I could find a gamer guy.
Well, I'm sure you can, but how frequently do you see one
I don't see a
versus
lot of
gamer
things.
versus gamer girl?
Yeah, there's a lot of gamer girls.
Exactly. That's my point. That's where I drop my exclamation mark.
Exclamation, not exclamation.
That's what I said. Exclamation mark.
No, whatever you're pronouncing, it's not exclamation.
Exclamation mark.
Exclamation mark.
That's why I put my exclamation mark.
Exclamation mark.
I jumped to the pit.
Also, I decided not to vlog BC because I actually want a full experience without anything to worry about.
Hey, more power to you. I'm only gonna vlog because I'm gonna be there alone, and I don't want to look like a total loser.
God damn it.
Well, aren't you gonna be there with your sister, so you won't be there alone?
No. I'm gonna be there alone.
Yeah, if I'm not
You're gonna look even more like a total loser talking to yourself on a phone by yourself.
I could be media.
Hi guys.
I could be media.
I could beam me up, Scotty. Media doesn't do that.
No, my sister might actually, most likely.
Media walks around with little tape recorders going, can I get a comment?
Maybe I'll have to do that.
Give me my phone.
Why do you touch your phone?
I'm talking to the microphone.
Oh. Microphone, how dare you take that
Microphone, you son of a bitch. Give me my phone. Unless it's a hobby for crafts, lol. A guy brought one 8-inch by 8-inch for $600? Are you fucking kidding me?
1 kilogram of materials for 3, printer costs $30. Doesn't surprise me. The filament isn't cheap. And if you get cheap filament, then it's guaranteed to be shitty.
Yeah, if there's a if there's a company that wants to send us a 3D printer, I will review the fuck out of it. But
even for a discount,
locked.
I don't care if you give me one that somebody else
it means I must
used
go to the
and you just refurbished it. I am perfectly fine with getting a 3D printer.
I could probably find a discounted 3D printer.
I have to come the fuck back.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I just want it for free. I don't want to pay for it. I want them to send me one that they're refurbished and just give it to me.
Any companies or manufacturers out there in any part of the world, if you would like to send us things to review, we would be happy to review them for free.
Yes, I am perfectly fine with reviewing it if I get to keep it.
Yeah.
Come back here.
I'll probably change my name at some point. Well, you don't have to change your name. It is very fucking unique. I'm just saying, why'd you add the guy to the end of it?
Oh,
hey, Justin, how's it going? Welcome to the stream.
Apparently Bear is the fucking police of online YouTube commenter handles.
Hey, I find some people's YouTube, I mean, not even like their YouTube, I just find some people's screen names to be very unique, especially when they don't have numbers attached to them. It's like you actually found a name that nobody else has.
I don't want half an eaten sandwich. That's gross. Besides, everyone knows that it wouldn't last in the mail.
Not everyone. Zoidberg did not know that.
Zoidberg will eat trash out of the dumpster. I think he knows and just doesn't care.
My only regret is I forgot to cure my bonitis.
My only regret is I never got
the hell is bonitis?
It was a made-up thing in Futurama.
Of course it was.
Yes, bonitis is actually real. I'm surprised you haven't heard about it.
Osteoporosis?
Yeah.
It's almost the equivalent, so that your bones
violently retract into themselves.
Yeah, he like folded up like a pretzel or some shit.
Basically, it's kind of like your body seizing up like from strychnine poisoning, but it's your bones, not your muscles, and you kind of turn into like this crunched up fetal position.
Bonitis.
I like ham better than turkey, honestly. But don't send us a sandwich.
Where's... Hold on.
Like, Link's gonna finally get to Zelda, and she's gonna look at her and be like, you had time to change your fucking clothes? You went clothes shopping, and I needed you?
Do you know how fucking long I've been waiting here, Link? I've been in the same motherfucking dress for 8 years!
You had time to learn the fucking Ocarina.
I'm sorry, the what?
The Ocarina.
The Ocarina?
Ocarina.
The Ocarina?
No, Ocarinas. Orcas. It calls whales.
I still think you need to draw an Ocarina. I have crippling depression. Me too!
What is with the fucking... I don't understand. What is the gold skeletons even for?
The family, the house. You didn't see them in Kakariko Village where they all like
you know
they're
how
part
long
of
it's
spiders?
been since I've played this?
And you go there and they give you rewards after you get like so many fucking Skeletas or whatever.
Oh,
what the hell?
Piglet has Brett Michaelitis.
You know what? I'm sorry that these gross graphics cannot keep my interest because everyone...
Shut the hell up. Okay. Come on, spiders.
Yeah, so Piglet played what the fuck was it? Star
Wars
Wars
pod racing?
Yes, she played Star
Where are you?
Wars
Come
pod
on.
racing.
Come down here, you fuck.
This was like
Carrot flute. What the fuck?
This was like years after not playing this game fucking forever. And we picked this nasty fucking game up, and she started playing it as if she hadn't missed a fucking beat. And I'm looking at this game like, what the fuck is even
Pod
on the
racing
screen?
is so fun. I wish they made a new one.
She was playing this game like she just played it yesterday and knew every fucking turn. And I'm looking at the screen like I can't make out shit. It's like everything looks like a fucking blur. I'm like, this is the grossest fucking game I've ever seen.
It looks like a Tibetan Mastiff like got its teeth on it and just chewed on it.
It looked like a fucking Jackson.
Terrier.
No.
Jackson Pollock painting?
Yeah, a fucking Jackson Pollock fucking painting. It was just a
and show me
blur
the
of
key I fucking need.
nasty ass colors and shit. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching right
You
now?
know what? Just make him 3 ham sandwiches. I'll eat them all. They don't need ham sandwiches.
I like cold turkey sandwich.
Ham is less dry than turkey.
Oh. Turkey's really good if you have cranberry on it.
Oops, I didn't even hit it.
I am perfectly fine with
Oh, they're
both,
hearts.
but I would prefer turkey over ham.
Wow. I'm the odd one out here. Now, like, turkey sandwiches are amazing if you have mayo
What the fuck's a carrot flute?
and, like,
Don't wanna
honey
know.
mustard
Oh, wait,
and,
shit, I need
like,
to go the
cranberry
other way.
sauce on it. And lettuce. Oh, it's so good. Damn it, now I want a sandwich. Just 8. What is a carrot flute? It sounds like a lewd innuendo.
Is
Yeah.
it like where you fucking carve a carrot into a flute?
You know what? That wouldn't surprise me.
That's a waste of food and time.
Do I need to...
That is most people's crafts. Most crafts in the world are a waste of something and time.
True.
Like the people that build ships in a bottle. It's just like,
Hey, those things look cool.
they look cool, but it's like, it's in a bottle now. What are you gonna do?
Well, it's supposed to be in a bottle.
You can't float it down the river.
Which reminds me,
Is this one over here?
I need to take my train. I keep seeing this fucking train over here, and I'm like, this is my train. I need to take my train. And then I forget to take my train.
Is there a reason that you're worried about the train now?
I want to put it on my shelf. Now that I have,
Go ahead.
now that I
Sit
have
down.
shelves. Ow! Ow! No,
You can't whittle out a skin flute. That doesn't make any sense.
No, I think he's referring to the gross innuendo I was saying that
I
it
gotta
sounded
swim
like.
back over here.
Oh, with the carrot flute?
Avoid these fuckers. 'Cause I
Look
do
up
not...
what a pink sock is.
Go!
No, I don't want to. You can't make
That
me.
sounds fucking horrible. What is it?
Honey,
is
look
it?
up what a pink sock is. Look
Why
it
do
up.
I have to look it up?
Because I looked for fidget spinners on Pornhub.
Oh shit! Ah!
I seen
I literally just said I don't want to, and you're making me do it anyway.
I seen a Britain's Got Talent of someone playing a carrot for playing music in the form of a flute, and it sounded good.
I'm pretty sure a pink sock is a vagina, but I might be
Yeah,
wrong.
it sounds like it.
It sounds like a dick sleeve. Is pink sock a disease? Oh god, I hope not.
Oh shit!
It's a clam. An
It's a
angry
devil
clam.
Oh shit! Fuck! Turn around. What the hell?
You know what? Nope. Nope.
What is it?
It's a prolapsed anus.
Oh! Yeah, I wonder how that happened. Oh wait, do I need
Silva
to...
looked up the fidget spinners on Pornhub because someone said that that was one of the leading videos on Pornhub, and I needed to prove otherwise.
I'm pretty sure it was Thork.
Probably. But I was incredibly disappointed because there were only a couple fidget spinners on Pornhub, and all of them were horrible.
And that's a notoriously confusing water temple.
What if Link opened up that chest and just lifted up a body? Like, no. He's like, Dad!
Yeah.
His dad's been inside that chest all this time.
You know what he would say, though? He'd say, Daddy!
Oh, God.
And then Squidward would walk out. I would fuck y'all right— No. Okay. Good to know, man.
Hey, Muffin.
It's gonna ruin muffins.
No, don't ruin Muffin!
Muffin /
Cupcakes are still good.
Oh, cupcakes.
And if
are
somebody
awesome.
with the name Cupcake shows up.
Well, I can't look
fuck.
at moisturizing lotion the same.
Yeah, Mr. Hand Creams,
Fucking moisturizing
whatever the fuck
lotion.
his name was called.
It's like your hurts
Climb.
moisturizing lotion or something.
Young Coops.
Yeah, young
Young
Coops.
Coops. Or I'm assuming it's Young Coops.
You would think the sword and the shield on Link's back would make him sink like a fucking rock.
Well, you think that there would be no difference between if he's wearing
Wait,
the
what the hell
boots
did I
or
just
has
do?
them in his pocket, so...
You think that they would have made them an item to avoid having to go into the fucking menu to equip them?
Yes, Link said daddy, because he found his dad's corpse.
Well, I think that isn't that like some of the stuff that they actually fixed in
Yeah,
like the
they
3DS version.
Well, I don't know about the 3D.
Where
They
they put it
probably
like
did.
His dad's
They
corpse?
probably did, but I don't remember.
No, like some of the I think they added like a quick select bar or something, or a hotkey bar.
Oh.
I know in the other games they put like they made the boots like Twilight Princess and shit. From what I remember, they made it an item instead of having to go to the fucking menu. This should be it.
This
I gotta
temple
elevate the
makes
water.
me increasingly uncomfortable.
I may have asked this question before. I don't know if I asked it during the stream.
Shit, I don't know if I can.
What is everybody's favorite like Disney princess?
Okay, I can't do that.
Depends.
I like Rapunzel.
Depends.
I don't have a favorite.
Depends
Like-
is not a princess.
No, like-
that's a that's like a diaper.
Well, they all wear Depends when they get into their 70s. It depends on if, like, you're talking about, like, overall, aesthetic-wise, personality-wise,
Well, I'm talking about
story-wise.
overall because, well, like, what is your favorite? This is your favorite of all things. It's like saying, well, what is your favorite, junk food? It's like you're gonna say, okay, well, I love this. If I had to choose one thing, it would be this.
I
Mine's
don't think I have a
Rapunzel.
favorite. I don't know.
Rapunzel is cool. He has, like, those adorable, like, large teeth and giant eyes.
Piglets is Baymax.
Baymax is not a princess.
I love
He
Baymax.
could be.
He could be, but he's not.
Oh, wait for these
He doesn't have a
peptides.
gender, from what I'm aware. So what makes you think he's
But he
not?
has a male's voice.
Hurry up, hurry up.
No, he has a robotics voice.
Yeah, with a male tone.
So that could easily be changed. There are some women that are deep voices.
Yeah, well, change it and then we'll call him a princess. But right now, he is not because he is also not married into royalty.
What makes you think he isn't?
Because he was invented.
Invented into royalty.
No, he was not. He was invented by an Asian guy in college
Who was also.
who was not royal.
What are you talking about? He was part of the Ming Dynasty.
That is not a
I hate
no.
this. I hate this. Okay,
Can you stop moving when you get halfway?
no, I don't think so.
Can you move on this side?
I don't think it really matters where you run. There's still the same chance of
Can you
getting
roll
hit by him.
forwards?
I don't think so.
Mine was Ariel
okay,
because
hold on.
she said fuck
I'm
you
trying
to
to
her
slide.
dad and got legs and married the prince on land. Yeah, and then her daughter decided that she wanted to be in the ocean with every other mermaid and left her alone.
Row.
I don't think you can.
I thought you did it before.
Okay, I'm getting this spot.
Um,
See, look, you roll. Or you fucking fall down the hills, I mean.
I was saying once you were at the top.
That-
so you
that
probably
is-
would've rolled
no,
up.
you're
that
still on
is
the
true.
hill.
In the real
I could
Little
try it.
Mermaid by Hans Christian Andersen,
Nope, why did I try that?
the Little Mermaid actually had to get married to a human because apparently in that lore, mermaids had no souls, and the only way the mermaid had a soul is if a human loved them. So she ended up falling in love with a sailor, and went to him after making a deal with the Sea Witch, and he actually had another woman.
And then if you stop, then fucking.
And
you slid slower or something.
No.
he actually had another
And once you
woman.
start sliding, you can't
and so
start
the Sea
running.
Witch gave her the option that she could kill the prince with a special dagger and save her own life, or she'd
Can
turn
you run
into
to
sea
the side
foam.
while you're running up?
And she chose to turn into sea foam. And she died.
Apparently. Fuck.
Because once they just run to the side that it's not going on.
Okay.
Why are you getting a light up fidget spinner? Actually, a lot of Disney adaptations, like the original Grimm's Fairy Tales and stuff, were pretty fucked up. Like in Cinderella, the stepsisters cut off their toes and heels to try to fit into the glass slipper. It was actually a fur slipper, not glass. That was a translation error. And, let's see. I believe that crows pecked their eyes out afterwards. The evil stepmother for Snow White was forced to dance in red-hot lead or iron boots until she died.
Fucking. Oh my god, you tried to fucking stop and then.
Let's see. I know there's more.
I'm getting
Oh
frustrated.
yeah, favorite. Shit, I don't know. I like Jasmine because she has a tiger. Does that count? Actually, I really did like Jasmine. I like that she
Fucking
had
finally.
But I can see why people would like Rapunzel, because I do like Rapunzel. She's genuinely a nice person, and she's an artist.
That's not normal water.
She's adorable.
I just like her even though she lives on land, her stupid curiosity of how the world works.
That is true. It's fucking adorable.
Unlike the little mermaid, it's just like, I don't know, Rapunzel's stupid curiosity was different than Little Mermaid's stupid curiosity. Because Rapunzel's curiosity could only affect herself. Ariel's curiosity would affect everyone inside of her kingdom if caught.
It's the amoeba.
True. More fun.
Hey, Kaden, how's it going?
I don't know, like, I
Time to
liked
get the fuck out
Jasmine
of the middle
because
of
she
this.
kind of wanted to do her own thing, and
I see you, Disney.
even though she loved her father very much, she didn't approve of it and kind of wouldn't take shit.
Well, that's most of the Disney princesses.
Well, true.
They all have the same story.
Not Aurora. Aurora actually
shit.
just kind of, even though
She just has shit luck.
even though she snuck away to see a boy, Aurora pretty much did what she was told.
Can I ride fairies? I'm good.
Well, she
What the
so did Aurora. She had fairies too. Snow White kind of didn't have that either because she was never put in a position where she had to do anything.
Come on.
Or that
Well, she didn't really have much of a backstory either. They just kind of.
Shit, I fell in the water.
That just kind of started.
Or the not water. Fuck
So
it.
the only people that probably did not have
I
that
can't
going
climb.
for them was Aurora, Snow White, and
Okay, why didn't you? Does the water go
Well,
down
Pokemon
once the
is
fight
her own
starts?
thing.
Cinderella, because Cinderella was kind of like in a shit situation from the get-go.
true.
At least depending on how you
Goddamn
take
you.
it, because I guess there were some things that was just like,
Well-
oh, you know, her I guess her stepmother wasn't as bad as they made it seem in like the Disney movie, depending on how you actually went about doing it.
I know.
Well, yeah, it kind of depends if you're talking about the original versus the adaptation of the Disney movie or the actual like movie live action movie.
Is that a magic?
I love contacts. Yes, it's a magic card. I have like 7 pairs of contacts.
If you get contacts, you better be super hygienic with them. It's after watching Monsters Inside Me.
After watching Monsters Inside Me,
God
you're
damn
never
it.
gonna want to leave your house again.
It's like if you don't clean them properly, you can get a parasite that will you lose your vision. Like once your eye's damaged, it doesn't repair itself. So
You realize you can get a parasite from doing almost anything, right?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If you're
After
lazy,
watching-
you don't feel like fucking cleaning them
After
enough,
watching
then-
Monsters Inside You don't want to do anything.
You
ever.
just want to stay in bed, but then you realize how many germs are in your bed and you don't even want to be there. Okay, since we went into Disney princesses, your favorite Disney villain?
Wait, what the hell? I'm probably gonna die, but I have fairies, so. Or not.
I don't know. I really liked Hades, but I don't know. His goals seem kind of stupid. He had like stupid goals.
Put your arm up on the fucking land already. Okay, I don't understand why he can grab me. Like, I guess it goes around me, but still.
You're about to die.
Oh, I have fairies. I'm fine.
You hate contacts? Who hates contacts?
Wait, what? How do you die from getting thrown in the water?
He drank.
No, I just died in general. He's squeezing me and he squeezed the life out of me and he threw me. Like,
it'd be funny if that fairy was like, no, I don't want to heal you. And it just flew.
why the hell do you start climbing and then you fall, you piece of shit?
The fairy's just like, you've imprisoned me for 36 days. Fuck you. Yes.
All of them kind of had stupid goals. It would probably be between Ursula, maybe, and Hades, but I think if I had to choose between, like, humor-wise, I would say Hades.
I think I actually liked Dr. Facilier, the Shadow Man.
His goals were stupid, too. Then he was like a major pawn. He had no control over anything.
But it was still like, I liked him. He was cool.
You liked him or you liked his song?
I liked both.
Come on.
I also liked the cool shadow things.
Now, if I had to choose which Disney villain could have probably actually completed their goal,
That's not what I asked.
No, but I'm saying if I had to say,
Maleficent was a fucking boss bitch.
Yeah, she was.
The goal of overthrowing an entire pantheon of gods was lame.
It wasn't lame. His goals made no fucking sense because, like, okay, he would have took over this, but then at some point they would have got fucking free because he wasn't planning on killing them. He was just planning on locking them up.
But you can't kill a god.
Yeah, you can. Another god can kill another god.
Not in that Disney movie.
Well, that was that Disney movie. Obviously, they tried to kill Hercules. He was a demigod.
He was a demigod.
It doesn't matter. There was enough God there.
Okay, first off, the Disney movie lied in the fact that they had to find a way to make Hercules mortal enough to kill because he actually was not Hera's son. He was actually Zeus's son and was never actually birthed by Hera.
Well,
but
yeah,
because Disney doesn't want to have non-nuclear families in their videos, they ended up having to make it so that they could make him a demigod.
Well, the Disney movie also lied to the fact that, you know, Hera and Zeus were actually getting along perfectly fucking fine, and Zeus wasn't a giant man horse sleeping around with everything that had legs and a bunch of other shit.
And some things that didn't have legs.
Disney lied about a lot of things. I mean, that goes without
I don't know. I think overthrowing the entire, like, fucking Mount Olympus is a pretty decent reasoning.
Come on.
I don't know. His goals were still kind of stupid in my opinion. I don't know. The way that I see it, I mean, I like Maleficent. I think Maleficent was probably the most badass.
Oh, she was. She was a badass.
Out of the most likable, I think I liked Hades because I did find him kind of funny.
Well, yeah, he actually had a sense of humor.
But in reality, all of the other villains had, well, except for what's her face, Maleficent. All of the other villains were either being controlled by somebody or had help from somebody else that was probably. Jafar was really useless up until he got the genie.
No, he still had.
He had the staff. Ooh,
he had a staff. He had spells. He like used that blue diamond to like fucking see the future and shit.
He saw the future that he couldn't even fucking prevent from happening. And he had a staff that the only person that really fell for it was the stupid Sultan.
That was the only person he used it on?
Exactly. The stupid Sultan.
The staff's fault.
Jafar was useless.
Why do you climb up the edge?
He still needed Aladdin to go get the fucking lamp for him to even get anything that he really wanted. He was useless. Maleficent had no other minions. She had nobody except for herself.
That's actually not true. She had a lot of minions.
Did they really show them?
Yes.
Doing what? What did they do?
They didn't do a lot, but she had an whole army of minions.
They didn't do anything.
But that doesn't matter. Oh, well, that's not true. The crow spied for her and found Aurora.
Oh,
she
God.
would not have been able to find Aurora if it wasn't for that crow.
That doesn't change the fact, because
when will this thing die?
God damn it, I keep forgetting her name. That squid bitch.
Ursula,
god damn it, I keep forgetting
that
her name.
squid bitch.
She had the stupid eels.
Flotsam and Jetsam.
I don't care her name. She had the stupid eels. Ursula had the one thing. I mean, Ursula. Not get Ursula. Maleficent had the crow. Fucking Jafar had his stupid.
Iago.
Had Iago. Hades had his stupid two little minion people.
Pain and Panic.
But that's what I'm saying. They all had their little tiny sidekick. But most of them had another power that was, if not stronger, as strong as they were helping them. Maleficent didn't have
God
it.
damn it! I did not see that thing behind me.
Because Hades had the Fates, plus he had the Titans that he freed, or Hercules
Thank you for
freed.
throwing me on land. I actually thank you.
Who else were we talking about? The Shadow Man had the fucking Shadow people that was helping him, and he pretty much
Shit.
became nothing
Get
once
away
they
from me.
turned on him.
Ratcliffe from Pocahontas.
I don't even know who the fuck Ratcliffe is.
The fat guy
That guy.
who wanted all the gold.
Well, he was just a normal guy. He wasn't really.
He was still a villain.
Yeah, but he was a villain that had guns going up against Indians. His gun was his power. He had an army of people with
the hell?
guns. Zeus knew how to live a good life. I don't know about that part. Hades versus Zamasu? I'm not sure who Zamasu is.
Dragon Ball Z.
I just still don't know who that is. I have to look this character up. Who the fuck is
Cruella
Zamasu?
DeVille.
It'd be nice.
Piglet is
Sing-
getting pissed.
Well, it's hard to fucking concentrate when I feel like I have people screaming in my ears. There's a few times where
Have
I
you
just
ever
could
heard
not
of
do
the
it. Like,
What?
Cruella DeVille.
What about Cruella DeVille? She was going after dogs.
So, still a villain.
She wasn't a good villain. She was just going after dogs.
I'm over here, you fuck.
Have you ever heard of
I'm
the
out of the fucking water.
multiplayer mod for this game? I have not heard that there was a multiplayer mod for this game. Well, is it a
Wait,
mod?
how did I not grab it just then?
Is it a mod for like the PC port of this game? Because we're playing on the N64. Unless there's some other way to mod it, I don't think there would be multiplayer allowed. Considering the N64 wasn't able to access the internet. Gun is a great superpower. See? Especially in a time where you're going against Indians, gun is a great superpower. Anime titties. Alright then. Big anime titties.
The fuck was it?
Are you over there meditating trying to find ammunition? You better get the fuck over here.
Frollo from the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Ammunition for what? Oh, there it is.
I've only watched that movie once. I'm not too familiar with him. Wasn't he just upset?
Captain Hook.
What about Captain Hook? He wasn't a great villain.
I'm not saying a great villain. You're saying villains in general.
Villains in general, what are we talking about right now?
Having greater powers.
He had no powers.
Exactly.
And he wasn't a great villain. He ended up getting eaten by a crocodile. After being beat up by a fucking guy that flies around and acts like a fairy. With a tiny sword. No, not even a sword, a tiny dagger. And he had a hook and a full sword. He still lost.
It's old, okay?
Exactly. You just helped my own kid.
Mordu.
I don't know who that is.
The bear from Brave. Mordu.
The bear from Brave. That was the bitch's mom.
No, Mordu was the other bear.
It was a bear trying to eat.
No, it wasn't a bear. It was a king who got turned into a bear. They went into that in the movie.
I don't remember. I only saw the movie once. The one time I saw that movie was when we went to the movie theaters to watch that movie.
No,
and then we watched it in a shitty 3D.
They were saying that it was actually like they were telling a story and it was about 4 kings that owned all the land, and there was like a different corruption of power, and then there was like an imbalance, and he turned into a fucking bear.
So they stole Lord of the Rings and turned the guy into the bear.
More or less.
That doesn't
What
help.
about Scar from The Lion King? Oh, he had the hyenas. What about Rasputin from Anastasia?
That's not even Disney.
No, it's not, but that's...
Well, no, that doesn't help. That's not Disney. Yeah, Scar was helped with the hyenas. And then they eventually turned on him. It's for the N64. Yeah, we're playing on the N64, like the actual N64.
Yeah, we got the console hooked up and everything.
Yeah, so we don't have like any mods or anything like that. This is the actual game in its full shit stained graphics.
Which is pretty accurate. Bear, just shut the fuck up.
I can't help that I am right.
So we should probably take this time to announce that we're going to be changing our stream schedule next week. Starting next week.
Yes, we're working on something. We're trying to get some time so we can actually try do some other stuff. Between
Bear needing to get some artwork done, which he can't do when he's spending 8 hours of the day working, and then another like 1.5 hours streaming and set up and tear down. And I'm trying to get ready for Comic-Con as well as get all my shit together.
What the fuck was I looking up? Oh yeah, that Dragon Ball Z character.
Bear, every villain has to have a henchman.
Well, I'm not saying that they don't have a henchman. I understand that they all have henchmen. I'm saying it's when a villain that supposedly is so powerful, but yet they're only powerful because they have another villain behind them that is powerful. It's like the villain that's behind
Clayton from Tarzan.
He had guns.
He had a gun. So did they.
Why is this working?
They didn't have guns.
Yes, he did.
Do I have to fucking redo this?
He could have gotten a gun at
He could have gotten a gun, but
he had apes.
He was a gorilla man.
He had apes.
Yeah, and you know what happened to Kofu or whatever the gorilla that came? He got shot and killed.
Yeah.
Exactly.
A gun is not a superpower.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a superpower, but it's also something that stopped this guy, and he wouldn't be anything if he didn't have it. If he had to fight Tarzan hand to hand, Tarzan would have probably ripped his goddamn nuts off and fed it to him.
Actually, he kind of did, but he had a machete and he got hung.
That's my point.
Well, anyway.
Ursula?
Yes.
What about Ursula?
He already said Ursula.
Ursula was good. She had powers. Her only weakness was the fact that she couldn't go against King Triton because of his Triton.
Igor.
But I think you mean the hunch. Oh, do you mean the Hunchback of Notre Dame or Notre Dame or whatever how you want to say it? Use fire arrows.
Which is Frollo. A gun is not a superpower. But anyway, lovelies, we need to have a talk. So, between Bear desperately trying to get artwork done and trying to work on a new branding intro for our channel, and me owing Thork a ridiculously long amount of audiobook, and wanting to get some other shit working on the Discord as well as the website that should be transferred pretty soon. We are going to be changing our streaming schedule moving forward starting Monday. So, starting Monday, we are only going to be streaming 3 days a week, which is going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So we will not be here on Tuesdays or Thursdays so that we can get some shit done. We might still do occasional random streams on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, or Sundays, depending on if anything comes out, or if we have the time.
Big ass fish out there to move on.
But I don't want you guys showing up on Tuesdays or Thursdays and getting mad at us, because we're telling you right now.
Yes, we're also working towards getting some pre-recorded stuff up. So we're not eliminating stuff.
No,
we're eliminating live streams to put up in replace of like maybe some pre-recorded stuff. That way it gives us kind of time to work on some other things on those non-streaming days.
Those are the cheapest fucking sandwiches I've ever heard of.
Okay.
Buy a sandwich at a restaurant here, it's like $8.
That sounds like the price of a sandwich that came out of one of those truck stop vending machines.
I didn't take the NSFW chat out of Discord. You're just not looking hard enough. It's still there, still filled with gay porn.
Does Disney Pixar villains count? Disney, what villains are in Disney Pixar? I thought, well, Brave is Disney Pixar, isn't it?
Yeah, so is Up. And there's that crazy old guy.
Up was a really weird.
It was really sad.
The very beginning was very
Big
fucking
Fish,
sad.
take my shit.
It was a very sad
Oh my
beginning.
gosh! So if you want to talk about like getting the feels, so I was looking just like through stuff, and I found a thing of Disney fan art, and it was like this one of those long pictures that has like a bunch of pictures stitched together, and so like at the top it had like Aladdin and Jasmine with like a fan art of their baby, and it's like, oh, it's so cute. They have a
Grab
baby
it, you
now.
fuck.
And then it had like Aurora and her prince.
Grab it!
Prince Philip that had a baby, and then it had like Belle and Prince Adam that had like a little kid, and you know, went all the way down, and like every single one of the Disney couples had babies. And then it got to the fucking bottom, and there was fucking the guys from Up sitting in the fucking doctor's office being told she's never gonna have children.
Yeah, that movie it had a very fucked up beginning.
You are trying to put straight hentai in there too. We have
Did it go away?
We have gay and straight hentai in our NSFW channel for Discord. In fact, I'm going to go on and just confirm that it is there. I'm on the Discord. Oh, I opened up the NSFW, and the first thing I see is McCree.
Not what I wanted.
And another guy.
It's high noon.
High noon. Who's that other guy? Who's that?
Sharon Borg?
Who's that?
Other guy.
That.
Is it? It looks like two McCrees, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to tell without like
the costumes.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing. Well, no, I take that back. There's slightly something below the waist, but not much. It's mostly
Dr.
from
Felice. I don't know who the fuck
Dr.
is that?
Facilier, the Shadow Man.
Oh. What about him? I'm so confused. What's happening right now?
How do you not see it? I was looking at it right. You're trying so hard. Well, then by all means, feel free to fill the chat, the NSFW chat, not this chat.
Oh damn it!
With as much fucking.
Why are you desperately trying to steal this man's hat?
I want to.
Because she's an asshole. Oh, well, that's why. It's because you're not in the fucking NSFW. The stuff, There. Now you're in there. Congratulations. Part of the cool kids. You can look at all the gay porn you want.
You could do that without the chat.
Yes, but this is where we talk about and share gay porn and straight porn.
Now throw his hat in the lake. Throw it in the lake.
I'm going to.
Wow, you're an asshole.
Now catch a fish with it. Scoop one up. Can you scoop someone up with the? Can you scoop up a fish? Scoop up that rupee.
I don't think so. It's not a rupee.
That's a fish.
No, I could have sworn I saw a rupee. Yeah, that right there.
That's the targeting thing.
Oh.
That's a reticle. And that's a fish.
I don't think he's interested.
In a hat? Gee, I wonder why.
This hat tastes like shit.
So what does the hat give you? You left it! Why are you doing this to me?
You have to pay for it. How does he force the money out of you from all the way over there?
He takes it out of your ass.
Stop Z-targeting.
He's like, well, I got your credit card information already, so I'm gonna charge you for that hat.
I think I can't
I
tell
hope
if
that
he's
was
over
worth
there.
it. I hope that $50 hat was worth it.
Can you scoop it back up, or does he have it back? Do you get your money back and you get the hat back?
Oh, he's
for it?
back.
Who's back?
The fish.
Where'd he go?
Right there, the big one. That's the biggest fish in the pond from what I remember.
You need it?
I want it.
You don't have any bait on your fucking hook.
You don't need it.
These fish are starving. They'll bite anything.
Ah! I got this. Oh wait, shit. Yeah, whatever.
Now he's laughing. That guy's over there laughing his ass off. That's what you get for throwing my hat in the lake. Is that his hat sitting at the bottom of the lake?
Well, the Queen of Hearts also had like an entire army of playing cards, so...
Yeah, she didn't really do anything. She just kind of sent her playing card men to go snatch Alice's
Come on,
head
you
off of
fuck.
her shoulders.
Snatch
Come after
Alice's
my
head
fucking
off of her
thing!
shoulders.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I feel like the Queen of Hearts
I
actually
will have
was
you.
not that much of a bad guy in that movie. I mean, it's not
Well,
that...
everything in Alice in Wonderland was kind of a mishmash of
I felt like-
madness, so...
Yeah, I felt like everyone was kind of a bad guy in that fucking movie.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, even...
Really?
Hey, Jay Willie versus... I think that's...
Oh, the Hylian Loach.
Welcome to the stream.
because I mean, even like the Cheshire Cat was an asshole in that cartoon.
The good old Hylian Loach. How I hate you.
Well, we don't talk about the live action. The live action doesn't exist in my world.
For some reason, I like the Queen of Hearts' head inside that.
Because it's giant.
Yeah,
baby.
it was pretty fucking funny. Why her head was so fucking huge.
Take it! This fish's a bastard! I'm gonna catch him!
Oh, we are wonderful. You
So
know,
tonight on live streaming,
we're just watching Piglet
Fish.
snatch a fucking guy's
Oh
head
god,
off his head,
apparently
throw it
he's
in the
gone
lake.
for now.
you get charged $50.
Yeah, and then get pissed off that a fish doesn't want her baitless hook.
He follows it all the way to my
will
feet and
admit,
then he says
I do-
no.
So bait.
I do kind of like Davy
I don't think
Jones.
you can buy bait.
I do like Davy Jones.
What does this guy sell? Does he not sell anything?
No, you just pay him to fucking fish. I wanna quit, I don't care. Let's go.
Metroid hype?
Okay,
I have actually never. I'm probably gonna get some hate for this. I have never actually played a Metroid game.
And yet you have a Metroid.
I like the design of the Metroid,
It is cute.
but I have never played a single Metroid game. I don't know the story. I don't know the lore. I know Samus is supposedly a female inside of a suit. I don't know why the suit is what it is or why she can turn into a fucking ball or any of that. I never really cared. I don't know. I just never got into Metroid.
Which is
even though-
funny considering that you like sci-fi.
I know. I've never played the games.
I mean, like, even though I'm not like a huge sci-fi person, I still know like a good deal of the lore and everything. As well as the game theory surrounding it.
I have watched Space Odyssey 3 times, and it's a shit fucking movie, but I still watch it because it's space. What about Pirates of the Caribbean? The Pirates Against Johnny Depp.
I kind of like the Davy Jones against Johnny Depp more.
The Pirates of the Caribbean one, it's a Disney movie, but it's a live action movie. I don't really think we're taking live action movies into account
Really?
here.
They
But-
couldn't program Stannis to a crawling position in the NES. So they made her a ball.
What? That doesn't even make any goddamn sense. Space magic?
Yeah, space magic.
I love space. I think space is like a fantastic place.
I
I-
like the aesthetic of space, but I do not like the
Don't remember
idea of
if I
being
need to
in
go
space.
to the
If I had the
village
opportunity,
first, or if
I
can
would
just
go.
come
I would
Fuck
go.
that.
I would go at least once. It's the equivalent of
Let's see.
being underwater to me. Like I would.
Which I also would not do too deep.
I would go mildly deep sea diving. It wouldn't even be deep sea diving. I would go
I wouldn't dive at all.
snorkeling.
Oh, well, I'd go snorkeling. I like how your voice got really low, because you're like, wait, I wouldn't really go deep sea diving. I'd go snorkeling.
I would go snorkeling.
See, I would go snorkeling. Because at least I can see light coming through the fucking water. and I have like a thing of like air. But it's like the moment I go like deeper than the light can penetrate, I don't want to be there anymore. It's like, fuck it, I'm out.
Then you just lose all sight of which way is up and which way is down.
Yeah, fuck that.
It has no deep explanation other than that. I recommend playing Zero Mission for the Game Boy Advance if you want to give the Metroid series a try. Maybe I might. Maybe I might actually enjoy them once I actually play them. I've seen artwork of Samus. I've seen video gameplay of it. I haven't sat down and watched a Metroid game from beginning to end. But we had a roommate that actually played one of the Metroid games, and I think we ended up getting it for him for his birthday or something like that. But he was huge into Metroid. I never got into it. I've played Mass Effect. I've played Dead Space. I love space horror. Space horrors are great.
I love horror.
I've even watched Jason X, or Jason in Space, as some people call it. And
I've never seen that, but I've wanted to.
It's so bad. It is so bad. Have you seen Leprechaun in Space?
No.
That is the part. Oh my god.
Snakes on a train.
The part where
I've seen Snakes on a Train.
The part where they where he becomes really big. I can't remember how he gets big. I think it's like some kind of beam or something. He gets like really huge, and it's so bad. Like,
how does a
green screen
get big?
Well, they end up using like some kind of laser or something that makes him like get huge inside like one of the space docks, and it's such shitty fucking green screen. It's horrible. It's horribly bad, but so fucking good at the same time.
Favorite movie ever?
Favorite?
I couldn't answer that.
It's really hard to say. I like Hellboy movies. I have both of the Hellboy movies. Well, I wish they would make a third.
Although my favorite genre is horror, my favorite movie, if I had to choose one movie, it would be The Boondock Saints.
I like elements of The Boondock Saints, but I wouldn't say it was my favorite movie.
Yeah.
My friend never played Ocarina of Time, and I had to hook up my N64, and he followed me on his N64, and we beat it together.
Aww.
The good old days where you had to share a fucking room.
Yeah.
And play a game and actually talk to someone, and then you run to the store when you couldn't beat something and get like one of those cheat code magazines, and you're sitting there flipping through it, and you had to try to write it, memorize it, write it down, or you when no one was looking, you would rip the page out of it.
I never did that. You're just an asshole.
I did it all the fucking time.
Because you know, there is some person who bought that fucking thing and took it home and was like, yes, I'm going to fucking beat this game now. And they opened it up, and that page was missing.
What about the snake from Robin Hood?
That was not the villain, though. That was the henchman. That was Sir Hiss, and Sir Hiss was actually the henchman for the king, Little John.
The king wasn't Little John.
Not Little John.
I know who you're talking about. The lion. I can't
King
think of.
John.
Was it King John?
It was King John. Because,
yeah.
Yeah. I just, for some reason, called him... Why are there two Johns in that movie?
I don't know. Favorite movie ever? Fast and the Furious? Jeez. Hey, nothing's wrong with being a car guy.
Yeah.
I don't mind cars. I actually like learning about cars. I'm just not hugely fascinated with them to the point where, you know, I'm like getting car magazines or anything.
I would have laughed my ass off if I ran across you ripping out a page from a strategy guide.
I used to do it. Okay, nobody can fucking lie that at some point, I know you even thought about it. Don't even say you didn't think about ripping out that page. No. Bullshit.
My parents bought them for me.
My parents bought them for me too, but that doesn't change the fact that sometimes I just like, I don't need the whole magazine. I just want this page.
I never did that. I was like, I want this. And they're like, okay.
Well, I did it. Every now and then I saw that it was like,
oh, look at the guy.
Oh yeah, the guy that look, it's like right next to his dick.
Yeah, just pretend the box isn't there.
I was that kid that was like, you know what? I want this fucking code for Battletoads because it's hard as shit. I'm gonna rip this page out.
Apparently, I was the 1% because I didn't fucking ever do that or have any inclination of doing that. If I wanted a strategy guide, my parents would get it for me. And I never needed one page of a strategy guide because I liked looking at all the artwork.
I didn't care for artwork. That and most of the pages I ripped out were from like tips and tricks. There were no artwork. It was literally just...
see, I only looked at strategy guides. We didn't have a lot of tips and tricks.
Well, that's different. That's a strategy guide versus... Well, tips and tricks was like everywhere. It was the
see, I never really saw it.
Yeah, it was the #1 magazine for cheat codes of video games because it was literally just a book of just like cheat codes.
Beware Dr. Coctopus.
Have you ever played Ocarina of Time on 3DS before?
I have.
No.
Although, I also got Nintendo Power, like every month, and that had a lot of like random video game tips and tricks in it too, so.
I got Game Pro magazine, and it had a couple of codes in the back of it, but it was not worth it. It was just like...
Oh, I remember being 13, let's say 12, whatever. And I got a fucking VHS with my Nintendo Power. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And so I put it in. Guess what it was? The introduction to motherfucking Pokemon with live actors.
I have never heard of this. I saw the very first episode of Pokemon when it aired.
No, this was a middle-aged woman pretending to be Ash's aunt. And there were a bunch of little Pokemon action figures set up. And she was like sitting there talking about all of them like they were real creatures and how you can catch them. And it had like excerpts from the game and a bunch of shit. It was basically a promo video that went out to everyone who had a Nintendo Power Magazine subscription. And it was a VHS, and I wish I still fucking had it because it was fucking laughable.
I'm sure it's probably on fucking line somewhere if you look it up. Somebody else has got that.
And it was funny because I saw it, and I remember sitting there as a kid, and I'm like, if I was old enough to invest in anything, I'd invest in that. And then it blew up.
Shen Yu from Mulan, or you said it?
No, we didn't say it, but he had an army, so, you know.
Shen Yu?
Yeah, the Mongolian.
Oh, was that his name?
Yeah, his name was Shen Yu.
I don't remember that.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was.
Just be Ocarina of Time 3DS. Good game, but I prefer the old school one. Play Majora's Mask 3DS for the fun of it. I prefer the one over the original. I've never got to play Majora's Mask. I kind of want to though. That's a creepy as fuck. Sounds like someone was tripping on shrooms.
Yeah, live action Mulan's in the works. I've also heard like live action
Don't
Little
remember.
Mermaid, I think, is like
along
down
this
the road.
fall? Yeah.
When they made that VHS low budget child creeper video.
Hey, whatever. That was an amusing video. I still remember it. That was not Attila. His name was Shen Yu. And he had...
That's what I thought he was Attila the Hun.
No.
That's who I always thought he was.
They called him by name, Shen Yu.
I just never thought about... Well, that's the thing. I never really focused on what
He
the hell their
also,
names
like,
were.
you never noticed it unless, like, you actually focused on him, but he had black sclera of his eyes, so, like, the whites of his eyes were black. He had no whites of his eyes. It's like a fucking demon or something.
I would have to watch it again. It's been a long time. The last time I watched that, I think it was on television, and that was like a couple of years back. Law and Order SVU Pokemon Edition? What the fuck? Say things in your creepy voice? Which creepy voice?
No! No.
Oh, you're talking about the hentai guy voice?
Don't do it.
You fuck.
No, this guy.
Oh shit, I fell!
This guy, right?
Yeah.
Look at his eyes.
His eyes are just floating inside deep space.
Yeah, apparently.
Either that, he's a heavy smoker to the point where his eye fucking...
Filled with tar?
Yeah, they just got black. His eyes.
I actually do wish they had Pokemon Snap too. Because I never got to get Pokemon Snap. And now playing it, it's just like, it's old and gross. But I would totally play a new Pokemon Snap, which is kind of why I was excited for Pokemon Go at first.
Don't hunt me.
Realized you're on YouTube too? Oh! Can you type in a link to our YouTube?
I don't know.
YouTube.com/quitsgaming.
Here, you do it.
Oh my gosh. Well, can you at least move the mouse over so I can type?
I guess I can do it. God damn it, this is over there too.
Oh my gosh, heaven forbid you have to reach forward.
No. God damn it. Here, let's do that. There. I want to be very fast.
I forget what's down here. Probably just another area we can fall down from fucking sailing or whatever.
Yes, we once upon a tentacle. Okay.
The hentai guy voice.
No, I don't like that voice.
Why? There's something that you got wrong with that.
It's creepy as fuck.
A rapey Mr. Rogers.
Would you like to be
rapey
my
Mr.
friend?
Rogers. That's what you are now. Are you happy? We aren't at the new message.
We're not at the new message.
I don't like. Do not want.
You may not want it, but you're gonna get it.
No. We also are at an hour.
It probably shouldn't take too long for me to get this fucking lens of truth. I
Okay.
don't know.
You mean the contact lens of truth?
No, it is not a contact lens.
I have a face cam, but since we're all on a couch, it kind of looks awkward when we have face cams trying to focus on 3 people all sitting on a couch spread
Well, I
out.
wouldn't sit in front of the camera anyway.
Well, yeah, Piglet also refuses to show up on video. She's a ghost.
Yeah. It's something about reflective lenses and stuff like that.
And the light frequency, we just can't really seem to get her in a reflection of anything.
Yeah, it just ends up as like a blurry image.
So,
Hey, Jay Willie versus, welcome back to the stream.
So yeah, for the most part, we could do face cam again, but Bear kind of prefers not to.
I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it to get from the get-go, but I mean, if it was something that needed to be done, I would do it. But currently, Piglet is playing the game, and she's not a huge fan of face cam anyway.
She can't show up on video, so. Or mirrors.
This is a chest.
Or reflections.
Or chest plates.
Or polished brass. Or in water. Or in the eyes of her victims.
Was there hentai in there?
No, there wasn't.
That's right.
Shut up. Stop it. Stop it.
Would you like to be my friend?
Yeah.
Not too bad.
A deeper nut?
You got a nut.
You're already there.
Did you see she got a nut?
That green nut.
That green nut.
I'm trying to remember this
Yeah,
place.
so there is an ice cream.
Yes, I know there's a fucking
There's an ice cream that
thing that's around here. Let me look.
that is pistachio ice cream, but it is called That Green Nut ice cream. And
It
Piglet,
sells at Walmart.
yeah, and Piglet looked it up out of
It's
curiosity
oh God,
because
you're back.
she wanted
Go.
to see if there was
Leave me alone!
She wanted to see if there was like any joke about it. Because she thought she was clever when she said it was that one green nut that they couldn't think of. And it turns out that a lot of people made Shrek sexual jokes.
So what Shrek gave Fiona in the swamp, that green nut.
That green nut.
You missed the lens of truth. The
Well,
area of
that's
the
what
lens.
I'm here for, to get the lens of truth. I don't fucking have it.
Yeah, we're currently trying to acquire the lens of truth. I would have been so fucking lost in this shit.
Yeah, so would I.
All this just looks like,
Ass.
yeah, it's like this is just like a giant maze of
Ass.
fucking
Shit.
ass.
I went the wrong way.
This is like wandering around inside Mario's
ass.
large intestine.
Why has it be Mario's large intestine? Why does Mario have bricks inside of his large intestine?
Because he's a plumber and he's constantly smashing bricks, and you know he has to inhale them.
That also makes no sense. Why is Mario smashing bricks if he's a plumber?
So there's a hole in there. Is it like immediately when I walk in?
Are you trying to get to the chest?
Yeah.
Can't you go over to the blocks?
Can't you jump?
Or can you roll?
What blocks? What are you talking about?
Oh, I was talking about the bricks over there. Or that giant pile of shit in the corner.
I have a feeling it's a hole like immediately. Yeah, there's a hole immediately.
Can you use the
There's plenty of porn, by the way.
Can you use like the zip line thingy?
That's for Adult Link.
What the fuck does Big
And that
Link
on a
have?
lower level looks like a falling person, does it?
It does!
That's funny, because you fall down here.
Jump down where you drain the water.
There's plenty of porn,
people
by
start
the
trying
way.
to, like,
You mean
tell
about
me
the
to do
lens of
what to do.
truth?
I'm gonna get irritated.
No, I think he means in the NSFW chat. Because I was saying that it was full of gay porn and he put straight porn in there.
Jump down where it drained water.
So
Where
the
you
toilet?
drain the water.
Well, when I
Apparently,
drain the water, is nothing, but maybe you're talking about the front area, which there is.
Beginning of the
There
dungeon.
is.
Baz
Yeah.
is sleeping with his donut.
He's a donut.
He's a donut.
Forgot
Donut.
about this little
Oh, once
spot.
again, we would like to thank you guys for joining us. I mean, we're not wrapping up just yet. We're gonna get this contact
The
lens of
lens.
truth. But thank you guys for joining us. I hope you guys are enjoying the
Yeah,
stream. I hope
and
you guys.
Piglet would like me to reiterate that you better clean your contact lens of truth thoroughly after each use and before each use.
Yeah, you don't want to be putting infestations inside of your eye.
Get a parasite.
Parasites.
Your retina won't repair itself. Once it's fucked up, it's fucked up.
Same with your brain.
Okay, from climbing up
Shrek
the
is
Oh
ladder.
love.
god, it's
Shrek
one
is
of
live.
these things.
Going
But don't
on.
tell me what to do.
Well, I'm just
okay.
Shrek is love.
Ah!
Hey, Jack Robinson,
I
how's it
fucking
going?
hate this thing.
Hey,
don't-
Thork!
I really don't want Shrek love or Shrek's life.
Or Shrek's life?
Or
Really?
Shrek anything.
I'm trying to turn around and face this fuck.
So I actually made Piglet and Bear watch Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life. And I don't think that Piglet ever really recovered.
Yeah, it's one of those things once you watch it, like you can never really watch Shrek again.
You can never unwatch it.
Is it dead?
No, its arms are still
No,
there.
it comes back.
Can't you attack his arms?
Well, Bear is a poo.
I'm trying to remember. Do I have to get grabbed?
Correction, I am a big shit.
Oh, my mistake.
The biggest of the
Okay.
shits.
The biggest shit.
I am the biggest shit, sir. Hey, Thor, how's it going? Just got home.
Like, I don't remember. It's like, can you throw a bomb on the ground and make it come out? I don't. Oh, I can't
what she
see
said.
where it's at, so.
Can you throw a bomb at the...
And
Yeah, at the hand?
wiggle, 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 wiggle. I shouldn't have. That's creepy. Like kiss.
He's like, no, no, get
That's
away from
not what
me.
I wanted. I'm shy. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle,
It
wiggle.
looks like a... Never, I'm not gonna say it.
There's a plant that I believe this thing was based off of. I forget what it's called, but it looks really similar. Like
A
the colors
raping
and
plant?
shit. Like the colors and shit, it like looks just like it. I swear to God.
Ugh, it's creepy.
It's like kind of spin. It goes like this at the top, but I think it's like a little flower at the end. I don't remember.
It's like I just want to give you a proper hug.
Wait.
Well, thank you for joining us for our live stream. Yeah, four-armed hug.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. We appreciate everything
Oh
you
God,
guys
shots.
do to make us do what we do when we do it.
Oh, shots. At first when Piglet said shots, I was like, shots. And I was like, the grandson? It's like, how early you start drinking, Thork?
At an early age. Yeah, get them
I think there's something back here. Yep.
Skulls.
You
There's
can
skulls
see
back here.
where to throw a bomb. Where to throw a bomb.
There's more stuff in this area, but you can quit if you want. You might look around for shit.
Alright, well,
That is where we're gonna stop today.
yeah, I guess we're gonna wrap it up. Piglet's gonna do some self-exploring, and then she's gonna finish.
Don't say
And
that.
then she's gonna finish the dungeon.
She's gonna explore herself a while. I love how you get hit.
Oh look, it's a chest that I did not open.
You're supposed to pan the camera around to Link's ass, obviously, like Lara Croft.
Yeah, I was about to say, haven't you ever played Tomb Raider? Jeez.
Alright, thank you guys again. I hope you guys did enjoy the stream. We'll be playing some more of this tomorrow. We're gonna... I'm not sure how far we are to beating this game. I'm assuming...
Well, there's 2 more temples, and then I gotta do the whole thing at the castle.
So half?
The whole thing at the castle where you fight Ganon?
Well, you don't just fight Ganon, there's like a section for each temple, and it's all these things of light going to the barrier, and you gotta defeat each little section to bring down the barrier.
So
and
we're close to beating it.
Speed run!
Speed run!
It is not a speed run.
Speed run!
So thank you guys again. I hope you guys are having fun watching this. Hope you guys are having fun chatting with us in the middle of us watching Piglet play this. And
watching her get frustrated because she has 2 idiots screaming on either side of her
God,
head.
sometimes, yeah, it's a little loud.
Blowing out her eardrum on either
shit.
side. How can you recover from watching Strikers Love, Strikers Life,
You
especially
can't.
part 3? Oh God. So thank you guys, and we will see you guys tomorrow for some more Zelda.
Zorlda!
And until
It's over
then,
here.
Quick, Lonk, run!
yeah, until then, see you guys next time. Bye, babies.
Bye!